What's up, everyone? Welcome in. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing today? Actually, one sec. Hold on. All right, that's better. Sorry about that. Thought I had everything ready to go. I'm feeling like I'm not ready. I'm just feeling like I'm not ready. I don't know. It's a strange feeling, but it just feels like I'm just not quite ready. Oh, did I switch those last time? Pretty sure I did. Oh, yeah, I just feel like I'm not quite ready today. I don't know what's going on. I think I need to move. Let's see. Let's move these up. Let's move these up. No. No. Ooh, excuse me. Bad stream. No. We're moving stuff whether you like it or not. Go to your home. But you don't like your home? All right. We'll switch it and do it this way then. You don't like your home? I'm mainly here for the background noise while I draw. Look, hey, if you're tuned in and it's just for the background noise, I have zero problem with that. Zero. I have heard everyone tell me everything from they play video games to my voice is nice for them to go to sleep to. I've heard all of it. All right. So you're not going to hurt my feelings at all. Whatever reason that you're here, I love that you're here. And I appreciate y'all. Can we have the puppy today, please? I'll let the puppy up for a little bit. But that's pretty much all you're going to get of the puppy today. All right. The puppy can come hang out for a little bit. Puppy's gonna go back into its crate in a little bit. There's a girl that does almost exactly what I do, and I could be her sister. What's her name? Or she could be my sister. I could be her sister. I don't think I can be her sister. What's her name, Becca? Who does exactly what I do, and she looks so much like you. Interesting. See, Frost, this is the kind of super chats I need to start my day. Right there. This is what I need to start my day. Oh, the trade deal with the EU. Yeah, I was actually just researching that, actually, funny enough. Polly, I watch your live while I patrol building as security. Well, that's a new one. I haven't heard that one yet. I have not heard that anybody is patrolling security while listening to me. That's a new one. That's a new one. Thank you. And Corey, thank you for your service. It's not as clear as yesterday. Am I coming in a little blurry? That just might be the camera needing to reset. Let me know if that's better. Sometimes the camera just needs to reset. Hello, everyone over there on the other verse too. They accuse Ari of stealing material from me. From me? That would be funny. I live in a very Trump town in California. I wonder which part. I'm originally from California. I haven't lived there in a while. In a nice long while. Shannon, I know who you are. I know who you are. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. Well, I'm already seeing some Trump supporters in the chat ready to go. Like me, ready to go. So we're going to get this thing started in a second. We're going to get this thing going in a second. We're not quite there yet, but we are going to get this going in a second. Mystic, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Say, I love what you represent to, I love what you present to the people. Facts. That's all I live in is facts. What's that song? Hell yeah, I'm right. I don't remember a time when I was goddamn wrong. I think that was what was that broccoli? I think that's what that song was. Hell yeah, I'm right. I don't remember a time when I was goddamn wrong. No, I'm wrong every once in a while. That does happen. It's okay to be wrong every once in a while. I don't take it to heart, to be completely honest with you. If I'm wrong sometimes, that just means I'm human. No one's perfect. I've been wrong. I've been corrected live on screen. Not only have I been corrected live on screen, but I've put that correction up on the screen so everyone could see that I was wrong. It happens. There's nothing wrong with being wrong. I think that's one of the biggest problem with Trump supporters is a lot of times they just can't admit that they're wrong. I think they would just admit that they were wrong sometimes. They would, they would be a lot happier in life. But, Trump can never admit that he's wrong, so they try to follow suit. But there's nothing wrong with being wrong every once in a while. Now, granted, it's not very often, but it does happen. But thank you so much, Mystic, for that super chat. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. That is the big difference between me and I guess some other people is if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Not a big deal. I remember once I was watching one of your streams and Trump posted something on Facebook at the same time. Hopefully not about me. I'm loving the first opening super chats as we get this thing going. All right, I'm seeing a few phone calls starting to come in. We're gonna open up the phone lines in just about, I don't know, 1 minute. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you want to say something to me in the comments, go ahead and shoot. Yeah, Shannon, I'm sure it is. They're talking about me. It's fine. People don't understand. It's cool. It's probably the same people who think because I wear a hat most of the time that I'm bald. And look at these luscious locks. Look at it. I'm freaking goddamn Rapunzel over here. Yo, while I got a lot of you here before and I'll probably mention this a few times in the chat. So what I found out by talking to some people yesterday at the YouTubes is a lot of you guys are watching my show but not subscribing. So we need to fix that. Okay, y'all need to be subscribed over here. All right. And second of all, a lot of y'all are subscribed and don't have notifications on. So make sure we fix that. A lot of y'all are subscribed and don't have notifications on. So make sure you guys turn those notifications on. Pretty simple. I bet most of y'all don't even know I posted a video today. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you guys are hitting or making sure notifications are on, so that you guys know when I post videos, when I go live, when I have my live start. I schedule the live probably a couple hours before I do it usually. And so, yeah, when I schedule the live, you'll get notified for that. So make sure you guys are subbed up. Make sure you guys have notifications on if you're subbed. I think it's only like 25% of my subs have notifications on. So y'all are messed up over here. But make sure you guys are have all that stuff on. That way you know when I go live. So I really appreciate you guys. Feels weird not having a hat on. But I was mad because my hair was actually looking good yesterday. It's not looking as good today. Oh, speaking of that, make sure you join the Discord. And I got a whole lot of new members yesterday, too. So make sure you guys are joining the Discord. That way you guys can get in my member-only channels. That way you guys can honestly help me build it out. Because I don't know what I need to put in my members-only channel. But I definitely need to do it. All right, y'all. We're going to get this thing going. I really appreciate you guys being here. Can you guys hear Summer? There's a dog outside and she is losing her mind. She's barking at somebody. All right, well, let's open up these phone lines, see if we can get some callers in to start the day. Oh, well, that didn't take long. Hello, how are you?
You're a retarded.
All right, let's see if we can get some callers in here with all of their brain cells. His hair looks like a Brillo pad. I'm pretty sure that's a microaggression, but I'll let it go. I'm pretty sure that's a microaggression, but that's okay. You could hear it. Yeah, she was going at it. Hello.
Hello, are you free right now?
No.
Yes, this is Miss Humble. I'm a teacher at your child's school.
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, earlier today, they thought it would be funny to put glue on a teacher's seat.
Yeah. School's out. It's the summer.
That teacher is now...
No one's in school right now. It's July. Nice try, though. Nice try. Hello, how are you?
Oh, this is Miriam from Novella Web. This is Kaka.
All right. Well, hey, we'll get there. It's not a big deal. Sometimes they take a little bit longer to get started and to have some callers come in. But that's okay. We always get there. Not once have we never gotten there, which is pretty awesome. So we'll get some callers in soon and we'll have some good conversations. But if you guys voted for Trump and you guys support Trump, call that number that's above my head or over to my side, depending on which live you're in. Always remember, too, there are 2 lives. So if you're watching me on something like a television, I do have a horizontal live going on right now. If you're on your phone, there's a portrait live. They are both there. So, hello. Hello, how are you?
Yo, who is this?
Yo, who is this?
Is this the you that I'm supposed to be buying the dildos and shit off of?
Yeah. Hello, how are you?
Hello, Mike.
All right, y'all. Like I said, it takes a little extra time sometimes. Sometimes people didn't have very good home training. But it's okay. We always get there. We always get there. Don't worry about it. Hello, how are you?
Hello, can you hear me okay?
Anywho, we'll get there. It just might take a little extra time today. That's all right, though. It's sad, too, because we actually do have some stuff to get to today. Hello, how are you? Hello?
You're in the wrong.
Okay. Hello, how are you?
Don't worry about it. Fuck you, bitch.
All right, man. Hello, how are you?
Hello?
Hi, how
I'm
are
a
you?
fucking bitch ass nigga.
All right, man. Have a good one then. Hello, how are you? All right, goodbye. I thought people would want to be talking about Trump's trade deal today, but I guess not. Not yet. Maybe later. Hello, how are you?
Hi. Hi. I was calling from your stream.
How old are
I was
you?
a little. I'm 20.
Awesome. Do you support Trump?
I actually had a question on that because I voted for him, but I saw a bunch of stuff online recently about like that he's been doing, and I just wanted to get somebody's opinion on it. Like
You
people
want
are
my
saying he's a
opinion
fascist and stuff.
on what Donald Trump is doing, whether it's bad or not? It's bad.
Yes. I was wondering why. Just because one of my friends was telling me some stuff, and I was doing some research. And I
On
wasn't sure.
which thing? There's so many.
He was saying that he's like a fascist and stuff, and the stuff that he's doing is like fascist
Well, he was a
propaganda.
fascist when you voted for him, so.
No, I was just wondering. Like, I didn't do my research and I voted for him.
Well, at least you admit it. That's fine. I mean, he was a
I was
fascist
just wondering what
when you
the
voted for
reasoning.
him, but like, I mean,
No,
that
I
didn't
wasn't.
change.
I wasn't trying to be a dickhead when I was calling you. I
I'm
was
not
really
treating
just wanting
being a
your
dickhead
opinion.
back. I'm just I need more specific stuff, dude. Trump does bad stuff all the time.
Oh, okay. No, I wasn't trying to be a jerk. I was just listening to the thing and watching the chat, and I was like, oh, I don't want to be a jerk to this
You're
guy.
good, man. What's up?
No, I was doing some research last night, and so I was seeing the stuff that he's doing with like the online stuff, with removing social media and all that, and I was wondering why, because that literally kind of looks like
Removing
Nazi
social
Germany.
media? What do you mean he's removing social media?
Like in the sense of like the stuff that he doesn't like online. I was wondering why he's doing that. I know this is totally off topic, but I was wondering about someone that has a little more knowledge than I do.
Yeah, Donald Trump doesn't like anything that dissents from his beliefs. That's why he got rid of everybody in the White House and in his cabinet that had any belief that was different from his. That's why he kicks people like AP News and what was the newest one? He just kicked out of the White House press corps because he didn't like what they were saying. Wall Street Journal, because he doesn't like what they say about him. Donald Trump doesn't want anything out there that's a dissenting opinion. He only wants what he wants, which is not a very good leadership skill. Because in order to be good when you don't take any dissenting opinions, you have that. It makes the assumption that you're always right, and Trump is not always right.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Hey, someone's at my door. I gotta let you go. Thank you.
All right, man. Have a good one. Check that doorbell camera first. All right, we'll move on to the next caller. I really appreciate it. Every president stacks his cabinet. No, every president creates their cabinet. But not everyone freaking creates cabinets in which nobody disagrees with them, especially when you're putting in people that aren't even qualified to be doing it to begin with. Hello, how are you?
You're a nigger.
All right, man. Hello, how are you?
What's up there? How you doing?
Hello, how are you?
Hello, my name is Mike, and I'm.
I think they're getting them all out of the way right now, though. Do. Hello. 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 All right, goodbye. Do. Hello.
What's
Hi, how are you today?
doing good, doing good. Hey, so I'm not here to talk politics.
Well, then I'm
I
not
would
here to
like-
talk to
I
you.
would like
Do. Hello.
Hey, I just wanted to say, keep it up, man. A lot of
thanks, man.
trolls coming in, but
They don't
keep
bother
doing
me,
what
man.
you're doing.
Yep. Have a good one. I appreciate it. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. How old are you?
23.
Awesome. Do you support Trump?
I do.
Awesome. Why is that?
Because you're a nigger.
Any other reason? Why'd you hang up? I was talking to you. Where'd you go? Hello, how are you?
Hey, how's it going, brother? I just want to say, thank God we got Donald Trump for our president. I love him. You have a
Why
good
do you
day,
love
you
him?
asshole.
Oh. Kind of strange to call and say all that. Anyways, from a business number. Hello, how are you? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
I'm well. Question, what time do you usually start your live shows?
It just depends. Make sure you follow me
Oh,
on
it just
Discord and hit that notifications button and you'll know exactly when I'm getting ready to start because I'll schedule it a couple hours prior.
I did that part, but for some reason it still doesn't let me know when you're like getting ready to go live. I don't know why.
Well, again, join my Discord. That definitely will. There's an entire announcements tab that just does that. So,
Okay.
absolutely. But all right, man. Thank you. Have a good one. Hello, how are you? Hello.
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How old are you?
I am 33.
Awesome. Do you support Trump?
Yeah. I was just
Awesome.
wondering what's your opinion on the European Union deal Trump struck with?
More higher taxes for Americans. You know, normal stuff.
I mean, like they're supposed to like investing billions or something. I didn't get down deep into it. That's why I was calling you, to be honest, because I know you do research and shit.
Yeah, so there's a framework for a deal. The EU deal is not a deal yet. There's nothing been signed that actually makes it a deal. There's a framework for a deal. And in that framework, they suggested that they were going to give like some ridiculous number in energy, energy investment in the United States. But the EU doesn't actually have the ability to do that. That would have to be individual states that did that within the EU to make that happen.
Different countries or states?
That's what the same thing. When you're talking political science, a country
yeah,
is
I'm just thinking. I don't know why I just think states. I think of like United States.
Yeah. So when you talk within like political science, a state or a free state is a country. It's not like how we think about the United States. So when I say state, that's what I mean. The individual countries within the EU, right, would have to make that investment. And I highly doubt they're going to do that, considering they don't like this deal.
Yeah. That's what I was wondering. I was like, it seems like they got tracked in a deal.
Yeah. I mean, whoever was negotiating that deal didn't really do too much
There's
to
that one white
help them.
female lady. Yeah, it's that white female lady. I don't know much about her, to be honest.
The head of the,
I was just calling to get a full update on that because I really didn't have time to read the whole damn thing.
Yeah, well, again, it's just a framework, so we're still getting all the details in. But from what we know, that investment is, I mean, I guess it's plausible, but and possible. I don't know if it's actually going to happen or not. We'll have to see.
Okay, thanks, Paulie.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Have a good one. All right, let's keep this thing going. I also saw a super chat in there. I got to get out. Both suck. Trump's too aggressive and Kamala's fake. All right, man. Well, if that's the way you feel, I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you?
Yep, how are you?
Good. How old are you?
I'm 31.
Awesome. Do you support Trump?
Yes, I do.
Awesome. Why is that?
Because he's awesome.
How is he awesome?
How is he not awesome?
No, that's not. I didn't claim anything. You said he's awesome. I'm asking you, how is he awesome?
Because he's awesome.
Okay, sir. Well, I guess you have a good day then. If that's all you can get out of your mouth, then there's no point in having a conversation with you. All right, bye. Is that the intellect that we are dealing with today? That's great. Hello, how are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 15.
Sorry, you have to be 18 to be up here. Appreciate you. Hello, how are you?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well. How old are you?
I'm 30.
Awesome. Do you support Trump?
I do.
Awesome. Why is that?
Well, I mean, he's more likely to be the ruthless, crazy, wild type that doesn't get scared in war. And with a leader, I'd rather one that flies off the rails and strikes first, willing to strike first, even if it's the wrong call. You know, Democrats are more likely to lose a window of opportunity and get stepped on. And that's what nations respect about Trump. He's unpredictable and they know to be careful.
What nation respects Trump? Goodbye? Damn, I didn't even get to answer, like, get the question out. You already hung up. All right, well, hopefully we get into a conversation soon. Guess we'll see. Hello, how are you? Good, man. Hello, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
Good. How old are you?
I'm 27.
Awesome. Do you support Trump?
No, not at all.
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna have to move on with the conversation. I appreciate you. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Well, you're not old enough. Hello, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. How old are you? I'm not sure.
I
I
am
like that
35.
one. Awesome. Do you support Trump?
I do.
I will tell you what. This is not the best. This is not the best Celsius. This is at the like prickly pear lime edition. That is not the best. Ugh. Anyways, y'all, maybe we'll actually get into a conversation eventually. But while you guys are here, make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button, hitting that that follow button. Make sure you turn those notifications on so you know when I'm posting content and all sorts of fun stuff. But I do appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for being here. All right, so why do you support Trump?
Mainly because of his immigration policies.
All right, what about his immigration policies?
Well, this one kind of goes back a little bit, but it was like the stay in Mexico or the wait in Mexico policy.
The remain in Mexico policy.
Exactly, yeah. So basically, when people were trying to cross the border, when they were apprehended, they were being released into the United States, which I thought was crazy.
Well, only certain people were being released into the United States. And they were released in the United States because they were legally allowed to be here.
Right. Well, the ones that were apprehended that were crossing the border illegally, I don't think they were allowed to be here. I think they were
And
caught
those people weren't released into the United States.
Well, then what was the remain in Mexico policy changing then?
It was making sure that people that were legally allowed to be here because they had valid asylum claims or valid refugee claims, they were no longer allowed to stay in the United States, even though they were coming here legally.
Okay. So there was never, that was just a myth that people were crossing the border, being apprehended, and then allowed to stay in the U.S. while they were awaiting their trial. Or
well, sir, in order to have a trial, you have to have a valid reason to be here. Undocumented migrants that just cross the border don't get a trial. They can just be deported. So there's nothing for them to wait in the United States for in order to have a trial.
Right. So then how do the people that are here undocumented go to court dates? You know, that's, what are they doing? You know, that maybe that's not a trial, but they're still going to court for this. So it's like
that's people that are trying to be here legally.
Right. So that's
but that's not what the Remain in Mexico. But that's not what the Remain in Mexico policy did. The Remain in Mexico policy specifically stopped people like asylum seekers who were fleeing, political, fears or whatever, that were fleeing, that were looking for safety. Trump said, hey, I know you're fleeing for safety, but you have to stay where the danger is until we decide whether, 5, 7, 10 years down the road, and we'll decide whether we let you in or not.
Gotcha. So this wasn't people that were already here illegally. So this basically wasn't people that were showing up on the border. They're not being allowed in. They were actually being sent back while Biden was there. So basically, if they were seeking asylum, and they came here illegally and they were apprehended, they were still being sent back even if they were seeking asylum. You're talking about people coming through the legal port of entry seeking asylum. They have to wait in Mexico. But I'm talking about illegal entry. So if they're coming in illegally, were they being turned away? So you're saying yes. Basically,
yes,
if they came here illegally, they were deported.
Yeah. Let's also be clear that you don't have to seek asylum at a port of entry. You can seek asylum anywhere as long as you're in the United States. But yes, the Remain in Mexico policy only affected documented migrants.
Gotcha. So I guess I still support that because I also think that, yes, while I agree with it seeking asylum, I think that it should be not you come to the border, you're here, because that can be taken advantage of. So that's
Hold
one
on,
thing
hold
I
on, hold on.
support.
What do you mean? You're at the border, you're here. What does that mean?
So basically, if I am from a different country and I'm seeking asylum, and I come to the U.S. border and I'm apprehended and I say, I'm in danger of my life in Mexico. Basically, what you're saying is that Trump is saying for those people, they have to wait in Mexico. But before that, before the wait in Mexico law, they were allowed to stay in the U.S.
Wrong. They were only allowed to stay in the United States if they had a valid asylum claim and they had proof of persecution that could be used in a court later. You can't just show up and say, I'm in fear, and then they let you in. You actually had to have evidence that you were being persecuted for whatever reason.
Gotcha. So then I guess I'm a little confused. How do we have 11 million undocumented people in the country?
Because that's over the last 50 years.
Right. So coming from that perspective, what's your opinion on how to take care of that problem? Or do you think that they should all be naturalized? I'm curious to see what your...
Well, hold on. Are you asking me what my solution is to stopping them from coming in, or what to do with the people that are already here?
Well, I do have a thing about that, but I'll post something to you. But I'm talking about the ones who are here. Like, what's your opinion on them that are here undocumented? Like, should they be allowed to remain? Should they have to leave and come back legally?
No, they should be allowed to remain. 100%.
Gotcha. And what
Hey,
about the people
everyone
who
out
are
there, while I
waiting?
continue to talk to this guy, I'm going to go offline for like 30 seconds. I'm going to come right back. So if you guys are on the YouTube side, I'm going to have to restart this thing real quick because I don't know what's going on with my live.